My name is Lindsay Bumps. I work on the public relations team. My official title is PR Media Maven, and my responsibility is to be a liaison between the company and the public and kind of share the business messages, if you will, through the media. So anything that you see through media outlets, whether it be online, on TV, in print, on the radio, on podcasts, I've had some sort of involvement in. Favorite part about my job is working for a business that believes in so much more than making a profit. For Ben & Jerry's, yes, we are a profit-driven company, but our mission and our values are really at the core of what we do. So I come to work every day, I open the front door, and I know I'm working for a business that is doing so much to create a better good for the entire globe, whether it be in our local community here in Burlington, whether it be in Madagascar where we source our vanilla, whether it be in London where we have just opened a newer flagship store. We're a global brand, we're in over 38 countries globally. We have a huge reach, we have a huge fan base, which means we have a huge impact and a huge opportunity.
So how long has Ben & Jerry's been sort of acting in the political social movement?
So Ben & Jerry's has been doing the mission and values aspect of our business and kind of speaking about issues that are controversial and more difficult to talk about since the get-go. So Ben & Jerry's has been around since 1978. This year is our 40th anniversary, and this is something that we've really been doing since the beginning. There's been campaigns around racial equity, around marriage equality, around climate change initiatives. We've used ice cream to bring people together to talk about these issues that are a little bit more difficult to talk about. So I really think that Ben & Jerry's has done a great job throughout our history about stepping out on issues that are concerning to not only us, but our fans as well. But I think it's important to mention that a lot of the things that we kind of step out about are issues that we as a company are concerned about and issues that we as a company can positively impact.
My name's Savannah Carr, and I live like an hour and a half out of Burlington, and I'm just here to do my Christmas shopping and eat some ice cream.
If you found out that Ben & Jerry's was campaigning for something that you didn't agree with, would you as a consumer stop eating their ice cream?
Maybe. I don't know. It would really depend on what it was, honestly. Because I'm happy to take part in other things that I may not agree with necessarily. But if it's something I felt really strongly about, I probably would stop eating Ben & Jerry's, even though I'm made of 90% ice cream.
I'm Willow, and I'm a local student.
How do you feel about Ben & Jerry's being more than just a chain committed to making ice cream?
I always support companies that support other people and organizations to make the world better.
What would you say to someone who refuses to eat Ben & Jerry's ice cream, let's say, because of the things they campaign for?
I totally support that. I feel like if a company or anything is going against your personal beliefs, you have complete right to stop supporting them. Anything or anyone, that if you don't feel something that isn't right, don't support it.
I'm Claire, and I'm a shift lead, which means that when I'm on shift, I'm the person in charge. Lizzie here is a scooper, which is more or less the exact same thing. I just do more things with money. And I also decorate cakes here.
Can you tell me a little bit about your new flavor, Pecan Resist?
Yeah, so it's actually just a rebranded flavor that we already had. And Ben & Jerry's, it's not really any surprise or secret to anyone. They're very political, and they're very vocal in their beliefs, which was sort of part of the deal when we were sold to Unilever, that there would still be a board that decided certain perspectives on social issues. And so in light of quite a few events that have happened just in our country and this administration, they decided to rebrand a flavor and donate a portion of the proceeds from the pint sales to 4 different organizations, and they're all different charitable organizations. One of them I know is the Women's March, and they're all organizations that profit marginalized people, which is really awesome.
And have you seen any resistance to the new flavor?
So only within the first week did we have any sort of problems. When we first introduced it, we did have a guard in the store in case anything happened. We never had an incident happen in person. We had a few people call and say some choice words to us. We had a few people post on our Facebook page, you know, Haagen-Dazs is better, and we were just like, it's not, but okay, go off, I guess. But ever since that first week, we haven't had any sort of resistance, which has been really nice. Mainly just people coming in and being interested, so quite the opposite, actually. Or coming in and buying pints in bulk just because they know it's such a wonderful cause. So definitely more positive, far more positive than negative feedback.
With anything that Ben & Jerry's does, whether it be a new flavor or a controversial campaign around an issue that we really care deeply about, there's people that are supporting us and there's people that are choosing to not support us. I think what we're seeing right now is a lot of people are giving us a lot of praise for what we're doing, but we're also seeing people that are saying, hey, I'm not really in alignment with what Ben & Jerry's is doing. I think the important thing from a brand perspective is that we're not doing this to do this. We're not doing this for good PR or good marketing. We're doing this because this is an issue that is at the foundation of our organization. It's what we believe in. We're doing it because we believe deeply that this is the right thing to be doing. We know we're going to lose some fans. We know we may gain some fans. And it's a riskier situation to not say anything, in our opinion. So we're taking on risk by saying stuff and saying things and giving our public opinion, but not saying anything and not speaking out is even riskier.